sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Paul George. Irving is out there with Davis. Then it's Randall. And it's Pettit in at the 5. And for New Orleans, we've got Stephen Curry. Williamson out there with Leon Poe. Then it's Crawford. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Poe, the pass to Crawford. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's blocked. Now Randall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leads, no doubt.
What a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Assist goes to
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped. Here's Curry with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Perhaps the first thing a defense must do is chase Stephen Curry off the 3-point line, because if you give him space, guys, he's going to make it.
Now, here is Irving. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Poe. Williamson in the post. Randall on him. Williamson with the bucket.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting relentless down low.
Curry against Irving. Down low. Pettit. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, there's no doubt Stephen Curry has his favorite spots, but his jumper always is going to cause the defense problem no matter the location.
Now, here is Irving. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Curry. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving drives in. That one good for 2.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game over Irving. The shot by Curry, no good. Left side, Irving. From 11 feet away, and he stays with it.
And the leaping ability of Williamson. We see it on offense with his dunking, but they're using it on D.
What a play! Simply changed it at the buzzer.
One eye on the clock.
15.
Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Davis is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Pettit in at the center position.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simple. Flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Augman. Off target from outside. Randle finds Irving to the paint. George. It's Paul George with the finish.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Robinson against Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds.
Still home team
possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to
checked in for New Orleans. They're going to turn over.
Second
Couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Away team ball.
quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
That puts them in the lead.
Paul George.
George has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 2. Irving against Murray. Ayton trying to break free, and that misses everything. Irving surveying the floor. Ogman pulls it in. And here's New Orleans now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And so here is New Orleans. Dunleavy finds Murray. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution for the away team.
Guys, they're on a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Outside, George. The pass to Randall. Over Williamson. Randall no good.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't call there.
Crawford's shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans in the lead for 3. Murray, and Davis pulls it down. The shot by George, wide open. It's good from long range.
3.
George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way, and then back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Chamberlain is out there with Williamson. Then it's Crawford. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Tatum in at the 3. And here is Curry following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Launches it. And it ends up out of bounds.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Inside, here's Pettit, and he goes in for the dunk.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Curry with it. He's got 11. And for those of you tuning in, And the basket by
Jason Tatum.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Derrick Rose is out there with Davis. Then it's Duncan. Then it's Green. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for New Orleans, Jason Tatum is out there with Leon Poe. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Crawford. And it's Williamson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Here we go.
Rose with the ball. Green with a screen for Rose. Unloads. And Green with the basket on the assist by Rose.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
Davis against Crawford. Davis, the pass to Duncan. And the shot goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Tim Duncan. Curry against Rose. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here is Tatum. Following Draymond Green's 3, Crawford's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Davis. That one off the back iron and out. Crawford outside. Shoots over Leonard. Crawford, no luck.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Very. The long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Rose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the body control from Rose? Took it right at the defender and got it to go.
Outside Curry. And they recover it. Here's Williamson. That's short off the rim. Duncan dishes to Rose. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's his first trip to the line.
His first
free throw is good. Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Ogden for Davis. Ogden's shot is off. Duncan finds Rose.
I see him.
12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good.
At the end of the first quarter,
up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And Looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
New Orleans trails by 7. Barry is out there with Dunleavy. Then there's 8. Then it's Nate Robinson, and it's Augment in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Davis following the shot by Nate Robinson. Davis, the pass to Leonard. Pass to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Rose against Robinson. Passes it to Augment. It's stolen by Davis.
Home team foul. Rick Barry. His first team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team.
Rose against Murray. Rose kicks to Davis. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Drops it. From 14 feet away. Davis has got his first points of the game.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look over the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Williamson is checked in for DeAndre.
Checking in for your home
and it's
team.
Stephen Curry in for Murray. Outside, Davis.
Stephen Curry.
Back to Rose. Tries the spin move. Drives to the hoop. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Curry deciding where to go with it. Duncan with the block. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, what timing from Draymond Green. This guy's a sensational athlete who's gotten himself into great shape.
It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
They kick it out to Green. Connects from three-point range.
There is something special about the competitive. You make a 3, I'm coming right back with one of my
own. New Orleans trails by 13. Crawford dishes to Curry. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And he's on a good pace here. 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Nifty move. Good on the jump shot. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Poe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. It's Crawford on the wing. Started by Davis. Crawford, no luck. And Leonard has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the first half is now. The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Duncan out there with Green. There's Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry.
Davis.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Leonard attacking.
2 minutes.
It's deflected.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Duncan against Curry. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Leonard against Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
The ball goes to the away team.
Checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Rose. 1:15 left to play in the third. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Barry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Davis and the wide open shot from Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
3.
Green's got 15 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Rose against Robinson. Duncan with the block. Right wing. Mason for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Mason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Murray, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good by Davis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him.
That's the
Here at the end of the third quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Made him out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Curry. Then there's Murray. And it's Augment in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now Rose. And there's the feed to Duncan. Rose with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. One of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
outside Rose. He kicks it to Davis. Here's Duncan. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Timeout, timeout.
Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Jamal Crawford.
New Orleans trails by 21. And a deep three from Curry. And again, no good by New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining.
They get a hand on it. Here's Offman. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Fouling like that isn't how you get
Stacey
back.
Ogman. His first team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Here's Collins.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
His second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the away team, Doug Collins. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Van Vliet. And Stephen Curry gets the three.
Perhaps the first thing a defense must do is chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line. Because if you give him space, guys, he's going to make it.
Nurkic setting the pick for Collins. To the middle. Here's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Crawford. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Crawford.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
And a deep three from Curry. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
55 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass.
That's going to be over. In fact, not watching for the line that time.
Checking in for the away
His shot
team.
was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer, no good. Poke loose. It's stolen by Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Duncan.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that
That's
foul.
his second personal
And the first
foul.
one drops.
Third team foul. Shooting for the
And both free.